How's everyone doing? So Dune is looking stacked with everything from massive survival MMOs and deep sci-fi thrillers to hoverboard powered action and rogue cat shooters. Whether you're into competitive chaos or immersive storytelling, there is something this month that'll grab your attention. Let's break down the most exciting game releases coming in June 2025 to PC. My name's Prexter, let's get started. So starting the month off on June the 2nd, we've got the Karters 2 Turbocharged. So this is a kart racer that blends the best of Mario Kart and Crash Team Racing with modern twists. It supports up to 6-player online and local split screen. It's got ghost racing with leaderboards, so you can just hate on your friends even more that they're always beating you in times. It's even got mod support through custom tracks and Steam Workshop. It has dedicated servers, ranked matchmaking, and a full single player campaign across 16 tracks. This is more than just a party game, it's got competitive depth too, if you're into that type of thing. So Karters 2 is here to ruin friendships in style. So next on June the 3rd, this one's a surprise hit in the making, hopefully. So we've got Mega Ultra Cats. So this is a third-person roguelike shooter with fast-paced arena-style co-op. You play as a genetically modified cat trying to escape a corporate facility by blasting your way through randomized enemy-filled rooms. So each cat has its own playstyle with up to 50 mods per cat for gameplay variety. It's in early access, and in early access there will be 2 of the 5 planned cats that will be playable, and biomes are generated randomly, so enemy types will shift each type and their abilities between runs. So it's like Ninja Turtles but with cats, guns and workplace trauma.
Here's the thing about old cats that you kiddos don't seem to get. They're still kicking.
Another game dropping on June the 3rd, and that is Rise of Industry 2. So this brings the industrial management sim into a bold new setting, 1980s America. Your goal? Build a sprawling logistics and production empire by managing supply chains, acquiring tech and cutting deals with key players. It's more accessible than its predecessor, but still packed with depth. Perfect for players who enjoy optimizing routes, balancing resources, and scaling production lines across a dynamic world map. Think of it like The Sims that had a midlife crisis in the 1980s and started a business empire.
Hi, I'm Frank Wilson, and I want to turn you into a captain of industry.
So next on June the 10th, we've got Dune Awakening. Dune Awakening is an MMO survival game set in the legendary sci-fi universe. Set on a deadly planet, you'll craft, build and battle to survive both the harsh desert and the political chaos. Expect large-scale PvP and PvE encounters, progression and systems like water harvesting, base construction, spice trading, and of course avoiding them pesky sandworms that are the size of buildings. It's one of the most ambitious survival MMOs in recent years, and yes, you can get eaten by sandworms repeatedly.
And the currents of intrigue run deeply. You will go to Arrakis as our agent. You have one task.
Every person carries their past with them. Who are you?
Dropping on June the 10th, we have Mind's Eye. So Mind's Eye is a narrative-driven single-player action adventure set in Rockwood. So this is a futuristic smart city run by AI and drones. You play a character called Jacob, a former soldier whose implanted neural chip is starting to fragment and leak memories that suggest a much bigger conspiracy. The game mixes cinematic storytelling with vehicle combat, advanced weapon and AI-driven encounters. Expect a strong focus on its theme and polished third-person action. It's basically you're an ex-special ops soldier with a brain implant that glitches harder than a Bethesda game, so good luck.
Welcome to Red Rock. Man, is it always this hot? You'll get used to it. Sort of. Not really.
So next on June the 11th, we've got Stellar Blade. So after a strong console reviews and release, Stellar Blade finally arrives on PC. You'll play Eve, a warrior on a post-apocalyptic Earth, fighting off monstrous invaders in a mix of fast-paced, melee combat and platforming. The PC version features unlocked frame rates, ultra-wide support, high-res texture packs. If you enjoy action games, this one should be high on your list. It's fast-paced action, tight suits, and combat that makes Devil May Cry look like a warm-up. On June the 13th, we have a game called The Alters. So this is a unique survival narrative game where you're stranded on a hostile planet. To survive, you create alternate versions of yourself that are called alters. So each shaped by a different life choice you could have made. These clones will help you manage your mobile base and come with their own personalities, skill sets, and even emotional baggage. It's a deep psychological experience mixed with base building and resource management, if you're into that type of thing. So it's basically a therapy session in space. Next, we have a game called Firebreak, and this is dropping on June the 17th. So Firebreak is a free player co-op FPS from Remedy, the creators of Control and Alan Wake. You and two teammates, it can be friends or randomized players, are agents inside the Federal Bureau of Control during an outbreak of paranormal anomalies. Expect mind-bending missions, unpredictable environments, and co-op mechanics focused on quick thinking. It feels like Control with more firepower and with friends or strangers. So finally, an office job that's not boring.
I think I heard something.
Dropping on June the 17th, and that is called Crime Simulator. So in Crime Simulator, you're out of prison and deep in debt. It's time to go back to what you do best, sneaking, stealing, and pulling off dangerous jobs across 3 unique city zones. You can play this game in solo or in 4-player co-op, upgrade your tools and unlock skills. It's a bit like Theft Simulator meets Payday with some stealth mixed in. 15 plus skills let you be the thief you were always meant to be in GTA, but broke. Next in June, we have Witter, Journey of Hope, and that drops on June the 18th. So this is a heartfelt Metrovania where you explore mythological landscapes to save your village from a deadly epidemic. It features hand-drawn environments, dynamic combat, and a strong central narrative. Every location has unique lore, enemies, and secrets to uncover. The game mixes old school platforming with modern storytelling. Think Ori, but with more heart and fewer glowing orbs. June the 19th, we're getting a game called Rematch. So Rematch reimagines football as a third-person, player-controlled experience. In 5v5 matches, you control just one player together, working with others to win matches with skill-based movement, shots and passes. Think of it like Rocket League meets FIFA, but with more player expression and control. It's what FIFA would be if FIFA had personality. So next, dropping on also June the 19th, we have a game called Star Overdrive. So Star Overdrive is a fast-paced open-world adventure where you explore alien biomes on a high-speed hoverboard. Combat, travail, and exploration are all movement-based, making movement a critical mechanic. You'll customize your board, combine elemental powers with terrain, and take down alien threats while pulling off mid-air tricks. It's stylish, sleek, and built for speed lovers. Think Tony Hawk's meets Jet Set Radio meets aliens on hoverboards, so buckle up. So finishing June off on June the 26th, we have a game called Dread Zone. So set in a virus-ridden 2030, Dread Zone drops you into a deadly quarantine zone crawling with mutants, zombies and desperate survivors. You're infected too, so time is ticking. You'll scavenge, craft and build a life in the ruins. Well, I've tried to anyway, with dynamic missions, base building, survival mechanics and a decaying humanity. This could be the next big thing for fans of DayZ and Project Zomboid. Alright, that wraps up my top games coming in June 2025. Which games are you playing day one? Drop a comment and let me know. I always read the comments and I love discovering hidden gems. If there's a game that you're most excited about that I haven't listed, I'd love to know. We'll 100% check it out for sure. July is shaping up to be another hot month of games. I've already got some spicy games on my radar, so hit that sub button and stick around. You won't want to miss it. Anyways, thanks for watching. My name's Prankster and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.